So let's start ACL and directories. So let's go to AD server, and now we have to copy this part, which is adding the domain administrators to the router, so that when we put users of ID departments into a domain administrator group, so they will have the full control of the entire directory, entire file share. And then we do this. Let's add it to the system. After that, we can see that domains in this full control list of this router. And next is to set up to create accounts. Let's go to Server Manager and click Tools. Go to ADAC. Inside ADAC, first of all, we create the groups. We go here, New Group. And so the first group is a sales group. Say sales department. That's it. And then we create the finance. And then we create under building administrators, and then we create the folders. Here we go to this file share and delete these two junk files, and we create the folders, department, and then create the finance department, and the IT department. And then we grant the read control to the corresponding departments, corresponding group. To select. Oh, to do that, we have to create a link. Otherwise, it will show you this select principal error, because it will send RPC to, but NAS doesn't have RPC to get this like user info. Use make link and update the mount point and create this into the my share link. And here we do it again. Let's go to finance department, click properties, advanced, and then add, and then select the principal. Now it should work. Department. And should have all the read, yes, all the read access control. And then apply, go back, and sales department properties. To sales department, and same thing, read, okay, that's it, ID department, same thing. Something. Okay. Now we create a share folder under each department, and then give it access control to the entire, give full control to the entire group. IT department, security, advanced, and add create department, control. Okay. Service department. So, and properties, security, and service department. For control. Set. Okay. Then we create a few users. So first is in sales department. Let's create Amy. Oh no. Let's first create some users of different departments. So first, create Amy. And here we choose and the password option. The password never expired, and then we add it under sales department, and we give it a home folder which connects to D drive to Fashion. And comment. And let's create user Tom. The password. Click connect to the file share, and let's create user of finance department. And password should be a member of finance department. And connect to Thomas. Now in Thomas, okay, that's it. After that, we go back to each department. Amy and Tom. And we should just grant all access to Amy. Grant full control. Also change to Amy. And then select Tom. So changes, and then change the owner to Tom. Okay. And please don't click here. If you do this, you'll go back to network URL, network path, we go to narrow path, the problem is once you want to change anything, for example, here we new Lisa, and when we try to do security advanced and change, now see, have the same issue. We'll ask NAS for the identity, but NAS doesn't know that, so we need the AD server to solve it. So we need to keep this URL locally instead of using the network URL. Okay. Let's go back to finance and set up Lisa folder. Changes Lisa. Click OK. Share. Go back to IT department. Go with security Thomas. Let's go add first. Full control. Change the ownership. And that's it. Once that's finished, and now we can do some experiments. So for example, close AD server. We go to AD client. So first of all, we disconnect and we try to connect with, let's say, connect with Amy. Which is the sales department. Oh no, I forgot. So to allow the other users to log on the AD client, we have to add them into the logon users. First of all, let's go into the client. Click here, search users. Other user access to this computer. And here we click add. Let's say Amy wants to log on this, and we have to give administrators, otherwise it doesn't work. Let's add all of them. Amy, Tom, Lisa, and now Thomas. .com. Actually, for Thomas, we have to do an extra step. So go to AD server here. Go to Thomas, and Thomas has to be a member of the IT department, and also the domains and administrators, because the group is not transitive. What about Tom and the others? Tom, Lisa. Okay, they're all correct. Okay, now we can do the experiments. We go here. Let's go with Amy. And boom, Now we can log in with Amy. And another cool thing is if you open the File Explorer, to automatically mount Amy's folder on this network location as Z drive. So Amy can do anything here, like create an Amy text file, and then we can go to properties. We show Amy as the owner. It's cool, right? And let's add the see my share in AD client. Here we do the my share link, copy from AD server. Yeah, now we have this, and we go back to Amy's AD client, and yeah, Amy can open with my share and do something in the sales department. Amy can take a look the sales department things, but you cannot create a file on the sales department. But you can create an Amy share here in the sales department share folder, and then Amy cannot access IT department or finance department. But Amy can create a folder and do something under my share. Okay, that's pretty much that's Amy, and let's take a look. Tom, which is the employee in the same sales department. Tom. I see change to Tom, and Tom can create a Tom file under this folder, on his own folder, and we go to see my share. Yeah, he cannot access IT department nor finance department, and go to sales department, and he cannot change anything of Amy. See, I'll add something into Amy's folder, but I can read Amy's file, and but you can go to Amy's and add something in the shared folder. So that's what happened to someone in the same department. And same thing for the finance department. And then we can try to log on with finance department's Lisa. Let's go with Lisa. We change to Lisa, and it's in the finance department Lisa folder. And I go here into my share, and we cannot access sales department or IT department, and we can do something in the share department. Okay, that's all expected. So the final thing is to go with Thomas in IT department. type in the passwords. Let's see what's going to happen. Here we have Thomas, the same thing. Thomas is on the IT department. Call Thomas task. That should work. And then if we go to my share, first of all we can see IT department. That's for sure. And then we can actually go to the finance department and see what Lisa wrote. And then something Thomas. Because we are the administrator, we can do anything. And then Lisa tax. You can check sales department as well. See any share, any tax. So what Thomas did. And even delete Thomas file. Yeah, so that's the administrator who has tons of power. Yeah. Okay, that's it for the entire setup. Thank you. Bye.